श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम ओम सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ओम शांति शांति शांति. So yesterday he said यः यत् तत्र किंचित पश्यति अनन्वागतस्तेन भवति असंगो हि अयं पुरुषः. This Purusha is non-associated with anything, and therefore because of not relationship he is non-associated with anything. Athava, so he is giving a different meaning for the same shloka. Deha chakshur mano buddhi atmasu drashtashu. Deha, chakshur, manas, buddhi, etc. These are drashtas at different levels. These are seers. Madhye, among them, bahyan dehadin apekshya atti avyavahito drashta atma purusha. With respect to the external body, sense organ complex, that which is very close, that which is not separated, ati avyavahita. Vyavahita means separated. Ati avyavahita. Avyavahita means not separated. Ati avyavahita very closely related, meaning that which is not different from the self. That is the Purusha. That is the seer. Drashta Atma Purusha Upadrashta. He is what is referred to as Upadrashta. Because these are seers at different levels. This is the seer behind that. Upa samipe vartateti. So he says Upa shabdasya samipyarthatvat. Upa is always associated with this meaning called samipa, close. Okay, therefore since it has a basic meaning of samipa, close, cha avyavadhana rupasya pratyagatmanyeva paryavasa. So it refers to the self, the individual self, which is very closely related to it, which is not different from oneself. Anumanta, Anumanta cha. See, Upadrashta, Anumanta, these are the words from the Mula, the Shloka. Karyakarana Pravritishu. Anumanta means Karyakarana Pravritishu Swayam Appavarto Api Pravarta Iva. Though in the body, with respect to the body sense organ complex which is functioning, this though is not associated with any kind of function, seems to function. Pravarta Iva. Seemingly, how? Sarva Sannidhi Matrena Tad Anukulatvat Anumanta. Just its existence is enough for these functionalities, these functions of body sense organ complex to take place. Therefore, it is Anumanta. Like the example which we give is a magnet. You place a magnet in midst of a iron filing. The iron particles will just be attracted towards it. The magnet does not invade the iron towards it. The mere existence attracts it, pulls it towards it. Or the mere sunrise makes all the living beings start working, waking up and start working for that day. So these are the examples. Athava, or so vyapareshu pururtan dehendriyadin na nivasyati kadachidapi tat sakshi bhutah purushah iti anumanta. See, otherwise there is another meaning. Swa vyapareshu pururtan dehendriyadin, the body sense organ complex which is involved in their respective actions. So in their respective actions, that body sense organ complex nivasyati kadachitapi tat sakshi bhutah. It does not give up. It always resides as its witness. That is the Purusha iti Anumanta. Therefore, that Purusha is referred to as Anumanta. He is the Sakshi. He is the Sakshi Cheta iti Shruti. Shruti also says Sakshi Cheta. He is the witness and he is the consciousness. Bharta. What is Bharta? Dehendriya manobuddhinam samhatanam chaitanya avhasa vishishtanam swasatya spuranena cha dharayita poshita. Bharta, Bru Bhanani, one who holds. Means the body sense organ complex, which is inert by itself. This self is that which gives its existence and its experiencership. Therefore, the self is the one which is holding on to and nourishing it. So, dharita poshita cha. Bhokta. Bhokta means experiencer. Buddhe sukha dukkha mohatmakan pratyan swarupa chaitanyena prakasheti iti nirvigara eva upalabdha. So, experiencer how the buddhi in the buddhi, whatever transformations, pratyaya means thought function, whatever transformation of thought function takes place. What kind of thought functions? Sukha dukkha mohatmakan, of happiness, of sorrow, or of non-interest. So these kind of thought functions which takes place. So according to their gunas, sattva guna, if there is sattva guna, then you will experience happiness. Tamo guna, you will experience sorrow. If it is rajo guna, you will experience sorrow. If it is tamo guna, inertia, you won't even be worried about it. So these kind of different kinds of thought functions, those thought functions are inert because they are product of, whether it's happiness or sorrow does not really matter. They are inert because they are product of inert gunas. So inert guna cannot create something which is conscious or sentient. So he says prakasheti swachaitanyena. It is illumined by this consciousness principle. Okay. So if it is illumined means, if it is illumining something means it is associated with it, therefore it will undergo transformation. The self will undergo transformation because of the association. If you say no, nirvikara upalabdha, nirvikara eva upalabdha. This fellow is does not undergo any transformation. He gains them without undergoing any transformation. Maheshwara. Maheshwara means sarvatmatva, svatantratva cha, mahan ishwarascha iti Maheshwara. Mahan Ishwarascha. He is great and he is the Lord of everything. Therefore, he is called as Maheshwara. And why he is called as Maheshwara? He is referred to as Maheshwara because Sarvatmatvat. He is the self of everything and Swatantratvat. He is independent of anything. So, he is called as Maheshwara. Paramatma Dehadi Buddhyantanam Avidyatmatvena Kalpitanam Paramaha Prakashta Upadrashtrutwadi Purukta Visheshna Vishishtaha Atma Paramatma iti Anena Shabdena Upi Uktaha Kathitaha Shuttam. Dehadi Uddhyantanam, right from the body, sense or body till the intellect. All these things, they are all products of Avidya. So, Avidyatmatvena, Atmatvena Kalpitanam, they are Avidya. Because of the ignorance, we see them to be the self. So, among them, Paramaha Prakrishta, that which is superior, which is the self. Upadrashtatwadi Purokta Vishesha Vishishtaha Atma. This self, which is endowed with the attributes, qualities of Upadrashta, seer, etc., which was explained earlier. Okay? Paramatma iti anena varshabdenapi. This Atma is what is also referred to as Paramatma. Atma is that which is also referred to as Paramatma. There is Paramatma, superior Atma. There is inferior Atma. One and the same Atma. Sometimes you say Atma, sometimes you say Paramatma. So there is no. Where is it said? In the Shruti. Shrutav Kathitaha. It is said in the Shruti. Chakarad Upadrashta ityadi shabdaihi api sa eva purusha paraha. So cha with the cha, even with this Upadrashta etc., this very same Purusha is what is referred. Whether you call him as Paramatma or Upadrashta does not really matter. The very same Paramatma is what is referred. Uttama Varashastanya Paramatmetyudartha. How do you know this Purusha is what is Paramatma? It is going to be said later in the 15th chapter. Uttama Purushastanya Paramatmetyudartha. Uttama Purusha, he is different from all these Purushas. He is what it is referred to as Paramatma. Tadevam cha yo yat prabhavascha iti vyakyatam. Tadevam, in this way, sacha yo yat prabhavascha, he and whatever is his nature, greatness, that is explained. Idanim, now, yat jnatva amritamashnote iti upasamharan, uktam upasamharan. Yat jnatva amritamashnote, knowing which you gain the absolute. This, whatever he said, he is concluding that teaching. एवं य एवं वेति पुरुषं प्रकृतिं च गुणैः सह सर्वथा वर्तमानोऽपि न स भूयोऽपि जायते। य एवं वेति पुरुषं प्रकृतिं च गुणैः सह सर्वथा वर्तमानोऽपि न भूयोऽपि जायते। दिस इज भगवान्स प्रॉमिस। य एवं वेति पुरुषं प्रकृतिं च, one who knows this purusha and prakriti, prakriti in what way? Gunai saha prakriti, prakriti along with its attributes. One who knows sarvata vartamanopi, in whichever way he exists, does not really matter. Nasa bhuyo abhijayate, he will not be born again. This is Bhagavan's promise. He will not be born again. Whatever be his state, whatever be his nature, whichever way he lives, does not really matter. यह एवं उक्तेन प्रकारेण वेति वेति, one who knows, as said earlier, in this way, whom purusham ayam ahamasmi iti sakshat karoti. One who knows this purusha means, oh, that is the purusha or this is the purusha. Not in that way. This is me. This purusha is me. In this way, one who sees it, prakritim cha avidyam gunaihi swavikaraihi saha. And prakriti also means, how does he see? Along with his gunas, one who sees saha mithya bhutam atmavidya baditam veti. What is the nature of that avidya? It is mithya bhuta. It is illusory, meaning that which is negated by the vidya. Vidyaya baditam atmavidya baditam. See, this is the definition for the ignorance. What is the definition here? That which can be negated only through the knowledge of self. That is the definition for avidya, ignorance. No other knowledge can remove it. Only the knowledge of self can remove this ignorance. Like the dream state, etc., or the silver on seashell, or the rose, snake on rope, etc., they are called as pratibhasika existence. Okay, this pratibhasika existence cannot be removed by anything other than the vyavaharika existence, the knowledge of vyavaharika. See, the silver can be removed only by the knowledge that it is seashell. The snake can be removed only by the knowledge it is rope. This is transactional reality. And this transactional reality also cannot be removed with anything other than the knowledge of the substratum reality, the truth, the self. So he says, Bhajitam Veti Nivrte Mama Ajnana Dadkariti. How does he know? See, the self he sees as this is me. Okay, and the ignorance he sees as this is not as this is me, but this which is removed with knowledge. Mama ajnana tatkare nivritteti. My ignorance and its effect are removed. In this way he sees. So sarvatha prardhakarmavashat indravad vidhim atikramya vartamanopi. So sarvatha, whichever way he lives, means because of his prartha karma, whether he lives like Indra or vidhim atikramyapi, whether he vidhi means Brahma or Veda, all the injunctions. So even if he atikramya vartate means, even if he crosses the injunctions, if he does not follow the injunctions, the rules of the world or of the scriptures, does not really matter, whichever rule. So even meaning, if you are not going to follow this rule of good and bad in the world or in the of the scriptures, then you are going to incur sin. So the general good and bad ideas I'm talking about. So he says, whether you do that or not does not really matter. Whether you are good or bad does not really matter. Vartamanopi bhuyo na jayate. Still he will not be born. Patite yasmin sharire punardeyanam na karoti. After this body falls, he will not be gaining another new body. That is the idea. Avidyayam vidya nashitanam tat karya asambhavasya bahuda uttatva. When the ignorance is removed through the knowledge, its effect, the effect of ignorance cannot exist. See, when the material cause is destroyed, there can be no effect. So that is the idea. Tat adhikam. How do you know this? Tat adhikama uttara purva agayoho ashklesha vinasho tat vyapadesha iti nyayat. It's a beautiful sutra from Brahma Sutra. Tat adhikamaha. After knowledge of the self, tat adhikama, that knowledge of the self. Because of that, uttara purva agayoho. Agha means papa. Uttara after the knowledge, purva before the knowledge. The sin after the knowledge, the sin before the knowledge. Whatever karmas you performed, what happens to them? Ashklesha vinasho. Ashklesha means not tainting, not attaching, not associating. Vinasha means gets destroyed, meaning respectively. So the knowledge, the sin which you did after the ignorance, the sin, the karma, sinful karmas which you performed after the ignorance, after the knowledge, that will not be associated to you. And the sinful karmas which you performed before the ignorance, that will get destroyed. Iti Tadvyapadesha. How do you know this? Tadvyapadesha, it is said here and here in the other places. Here it is said, Jnanagni dharma karmani bhasmasat kurte. The fire of knowledge destroys all the karmas. And in the Upanishads, tatra ko moha kashoka hekattam anupashita, where this delusion, where the sorrow for one who sees only the non-dual self. Iti nyaya. Apishadad vidhim anatikamya vartamanaha swavruttastah bhuyo na jayate iti kim aktavim ityavipraya. See, api bhuyo svartamano api. By that api, what he refers to is, see, the person, if he is performing sinful act, when he himself is going to get liberated from this samsara, should we even talk about people who follow the rules of the Vedas and the world and live a proper life? He will be liberated. Should we even say that? Tatra Atma Darshne. Atra Atmadarshne sadhana vikalpaha ime kachyante. The different possibilities of sadhana, choices of sadhana are explained here. Choice of sadhana, not there is I can choose this, I can choose this. No. According to the different levels of sadhakas. Dhyanin atmani vashyanti kechit atmanam atmana anye sanchena yogena karma yogena chapare. Dhyanena, through the meditation, atmani pashyanti kechid atmanam atmana. They see the self through the mind, the purified mind. Anye, the others, sanchya yogena, through the knowledge path. Karma yogena chapare, the others, the rest, the others, they follow through the karma yoga. So Bhagavan himself has said very clearly, you can choose either Jnana Yoga or Bhakti Yoga or Karma Yoga, whatever yoga, does not really matter. No. Carefully listen to this. If you understand this commitment, you understand half of Vedanta. Here, Chaturvidha Janaha, Kechit Uttamaha, Kechit Madhyamaha, Kechit Mandaha, Kechit Mandataraha. There are four kinds of people. People here we refer to is the sadhakas, the spiritual practitioners. Those who have very good intellect, mediocre intellect, manda, dull intellect, dim-wit people, mandatara, dimmer. They don't have that much of intelligence. Tatra uttamanam atmajnana sadhanam aha. For the people who are very knowledgeable, for them very focused. For them, this is the sadhana. ध्यानेन विजातीय प्रत्यय प्रवाह प्रत्यय अनंतरित सजातीय प्रत्यय प्रवाहेन. So they should have to gain this through the dhyana. Dhyana means nidhyasana. Through the nidhyasana. What is dhyana? What is nidhyasana? Vijatiya pratyay anantarita sajatiya pratyay pravaha. Vijatiya pratyay anantarita, that which is not disturbed by a different thought flow. Vijatiya, virodha jatiya, different thought flow. Sajatiya pratyay pravaha, flow of a same thought function. This kind of a flow, like a taila dharavata, like a flow of ghee, etc. How is it gained? So one can gain through meditation, right? So I'll do meditation. All the stupidity of yoga, etc., throw it away. So is it Shravana Manana Phalabhutena Atma Vichintanena? The meditation on the self, which is the result of Shravana and Manana, Nididhyasana Shabdodivena, which is referred to as also Nididhyasana, that Atmani Buddho Pashyati. They see in the Atma, in the Buddhi. Sakshat Kurunti. Pashyati means they see, means they gain the immediate knowledge. Atmanam Pratyak Chetanam. Atman, the individual self, they see as the absolute self. Atmana dhyana samskritena antakaranena, through the mind which is purified through the meditation. Kejo Tuttamaha Yogina. These some people who are intelligent, the superior seekers. Madhyamanam Atmajnana Sadhanamaha. For the mediocre people, this is the practice they have to do. Anya Madhyamaha Sankhya Yogena, Sankhya Yogena, Nidhyasana Purva Bhavita. The others who are mediocre, they should practice through the Sankhya Yoga. Sankhya Yoga means Nidhyasana Purva Bhavita, practice which is prior to the Nidhyasana. What is that? Shravana Manana Rupena. Remember that. Through the Shravana and Manana. So, in other places, when we said Sankhya Yoga is Jnana Yoga. Here, Jnana Yoga is the Shravana Manana. What happens there? So he says, Nitya Nitya Vekari Purvakena. Through the discrimination of what is eternal and what is non-eternal, etc. Ime Gunatraya Parinamaha Anatmanaha Sarve Mithya Bhutaha. He gains the knowledge that these things, which are transformation of the ignorance, meaning they are non-self, they are illusory. Tat Sakshi Bhutaha Nityaha. They are non-eternal, and the one who is the witness for all this is eternal, Vibhuhu, all-pervading, Nirvikara, transformationless, Satyaha, truth, Samasta Jada Sambandha Shunyaha, devoid of any kind of association with any kind of inert object, non-self. Atma Aham Iti Evam, that kind of Atma I am. Iti Vedanta Vakya Vichara Janyena Chintanena. Through the Vedanta Vakya of Shravana Manana, whatever thought process takes place, through that thought process, Pashyati Atmanam Atmaniti Vartate. He sees the self through the purified mind. How does he see? Through the Shravana Manana itself. Dhyana Utpatti Dwarena Ityartha. Through the process of gaining the focus, he gains the Dhyana, Nididhyasana, and through the Nididhyasana, he gains the self. That is the idea. Mandana, for the dull dullard seekers. Jnana sadhana, this is the Jnana sadhana. Karma yogena, Ishvara arpana buddhya. Through the Karma Yoga, we already said it is not performing some duty in some ashrama, etc. See, Guru Seva we are not negating. Guru Seva is the best Seva. There is no doubt about it. But in the name of that, without any sadhana, without any other Shastra study, if you are going to only perform some activity in some department of some ashram, that is useless. That is what I am referring to. So when you say karma, karma basically refers to the karmas prescribed in the shastras. Okay, karma yoga ishwararpana buddhya kriyamanena, when you perform those karmas through the attitude of surrender to the ishvara, phala abhisandhi shunyena rahitena, without the attachment to its results, tat dharma tat varna ashrama uchitena, those karmas which are prescribed for that varna and that ashrama, whatever varna and whatever ashrama you belong to, those karmas veda vihitena, those karmas which are prescribed by Vedas, karma kalapena, through those karmas, karma kalapa, the group of karmas, cha aparemanta, the others, the lords, they function. Pashyanti atmanam atmani iti vartate, again the same thing, they see the self through the purified mind. How? Tat sattva shuddhya shravana manana dhyana utpatti dware nityartha, through the purity of mind, gaining shravana, manana and nityasana. That is the order. There is no other shortcut here. I don't know what happened today. Mandataranam jnana sadhanam, for the very dull people, even for them the sadhanas are there. The very dull, but they are inside the shastra, the premise of shastra, they have entered the shastra. We are not talking about people who don't believe in shastra, we don't care about them. So for them we say anyetu evam ajanantah shrutvā anyebhya upasate tepi chati tarantyeva mrityum shruti parayanaha. Anyetu, the others, ev ajanantah shrutva anyebhya upasate te api cha atitaranti eva mrityum shruti parayanaha. The others who don't understand, as said here, who are not capable of doing shravana manana nidhyasana, etc., they shrutva anyebhya, after listening shravana, they are capable of doing, they are not capable of doing the vichara. So shrutva, listening from others, they meditate on it. Tebi cha atitarantyeva, they also will be liberated from the mrityu, in the samsara. Shruti parayanaha, people who are involved in the shravana. Anyetu mandataha tu shabdaha purva shlokokta trividha adhikari vailakshanya dyotanartha. Anyetu, the others. Tu is two, but why do you have to say that? To differentiate them from the previous three seekers, the uttama, manda, madhyama, manda adhikaris. Yeshu upayeshu antrenapi evam yatoktam atmanam ajananta. So even if they don't practice these methods, they are not capable of practicing the method, therefore they are not capable of gaining the knowledge of self. Even for them, anyebhya karunikebhya acharyebhya shrutva idam, from the others, listening about the guru, the shastra, and listening the Ishvara, etc., they meditate on that Ishvara or they meditate on that shastra. Chintayati. Evam chintayati iti uktva upasate. Chintayate iti uktva upasate. Shraddhadana. With that attitude, proper attitude, they perform the sadhana. They listen to it, they do the sadhana of japatapa, etc. Santaha chintayati tepi. So with that shraddha, that attitude, proper attitude, they are not capable of doing the vichara themselves. But whatever is spoon-fed, vichara is spoon-fed by the guru, acharya, they listen to that and they think about it. So tepi cha adhitarantyeva mrityum samsaram, they also will be liberated from the death samsara. Shruti parayanaha swayam vichara asamarthaha api shraddhadana paraha shraddhadanataya guru upadesha sharamatra parayanaha. Though they are not capable of doing the vichara themselves, because of that proper attitude, that surrender, whatever Guru Upadesha they hear, they just listen to that. That is the only sadhana, the important primary sadhana they do. They, that is Guru Upadesha Shravana Matra Parayanaha. They are only involved in the Shravana. Tepi iti apishabdad ye swayam vichara samarthaha te mrityum adhiharanti iti kima uktavim ityabhipraya. See, te api, they also means see, even those people who are not incapable of, they are not capable of doing the sadhanas, vichara themselves, they will also be liberated. Should we even talk about the people who can do the vichara by themselves? They also will be liberated. That's the idea. Samsarasya avidyakatvat vidya moksha upadyate. Samsara is a product of ignorance, and through the knowledge you will be liberated. Upadyate. Now the liberation will be gained. Moksha will be gained. Iti etasya arthasya avadharana. To stress this point, samsara nivartaka jnanayoho prapancha kriyate. He is explaining the samsara and the knowledge that which removes the samsara. In how many shlokas? Yavad adhya samaptihi. Till the end of this chapter, he is going to explain this. Tatra karanam gunasangosya sadasat yoni janmaso iti etat praguktam vivranoti. See, earlier he said karana gunasangosya, the association with the gunas is the cause for gaining birth in the good, bad and the mixed births. That is explained here. Yavat sanjayate kinchit sattam sthavara jangamam kshetrajna sanyoga tadvidhi bharatarashabha. Yavat sanjayate kinchit sattam sthavara jangamam kshetrajna sanyoga tadvidhi bharatarashabha. Yavat sanjayate, whatever is created, kinchit sattam, whatever gains the existence, sthavara jangam, whether it is a moving and non-moving plants, etc., or moving animals, etc., animate and inanimate. That's what. So inanimate and animate, whatever they are sanyogat tadvidhi. Kshetrajna sayyoga, they are born because of the association of kshetra and kshetrajna, the maya and self. Hey Bharatarshava, scion of Bharata, greatest among the scion of Bharata, the greatest among the clan of Bharata, scion of Bharata, understand this. Yavad kimapi sattam vastu sanjayate stavaram jangamba. Whatever comes into existence, whether it is moving or non-moving, does not matter. Tat sarvam, all that. Kshetrajna sanyogat. They are all born because of the association between the kshetra and kshetrajna. What is that? Avidya tat karyatmakam jadam anivachaniyam sadasatvam drishyat jatam kshetram. So what is kshetra? Avidya tat karyatmakam, whatever is ignorance and its product. Jadam, that which is inert. Anivachaniyam, that which is inexplicable. As sadasatvam, neither sat nor asat. Drishya jatam, that which is perceived, that is called as kshetra. Tad vilaksham, that which is different from this. Tad bhasakam, that which illumines these things. So prakasha paramartha sat, that which is the absolute existence, that which is self-effulgent and absolute existence. Chaitanyam, consciousness. Asango udasinam, that which is not associated, that which is not disturbed by anything. Nirdharmakam, which is without any attributes. Advitiyam, that which is a non-dual. Kshetrajna is the kshetrajna. So kshetra is inert and kshetrajna is sentient consciousness. So they are completely contradictory. Tayoh sanyoga, their association. Maya vashat itra aviveka nimittaha, because of the ignorance, the association they don't know what is what. They see Kshetra is inert and Kshetrajna is a consciousness. We know this. But because of the ignorance, we are not able to differentiate what is Kshetra and what is Kshetrajna. Like Bhagavan Bhashikara writes in his commentary, what is this avidya, what is Maya? Atasmin tad buddhi ritevochama. Atasmin tad buddhi. In the non-self, the idea of self, that is avidya, that is Maya. And in Yoga Sutra, he presents avidya beautifully. Anitya, Ashuchi, Dukkha, Anatmasu, Nitya, Shuchi, Sukhatmakhyati, avidya. What is avidya? In the non-eternal, the idea that it is eternal. In the impure, the idea that it is pure. In the sorrow, the idea that it is happiness. And in the non-self, the idea that it is self, that is ignorance. Okay, mithya tadatmya adhyasa. Because of that itretra viveka, because of the ignorance of both these things, your identification, the illusory identification with these things, satyanrute mithini karanatmaka. Bhagavan Bhashikara says satyanrute mithini kritya. Here he says satyanrute mithini karanatmaka. The mix up of the truth and the illusory, the existence and non-existence, as though. Okay, tasmat eva, only because of that sanjayate tat sarvam. All this comes into existence. What do you refer by all this? Karya jatam. All these effects comes into existence. Vidhi he Bharatarshana. Iti vidhi he Bharatarshana. Know this to be like this. O son of Bharata. Ataha, therefore, Swarupa Jnana Nibandhanaha Samsaraha. Swarupa Jnanad Vinatmarhati Swapnadivat Iti Bhipraya. The idea is, because of the ignorance about the self, the whole samsara comes into existence. That can be removed only through the knowledge of the self. This is logical. Like the dream can be removed only by the knowledge of the dream, the waking state. So similarly, iti abhipraya, that's the idea. We'll see this. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.